So in this video we will study Zener diode as a clipper. So basically this is the circuit, this is the input voltage, this is the resistance and this is the Zener diode. So Zener diode symbol is like this, and from here we are taking the output. So basically this is a resistance, we can take it as 1 kilo ohm or 2 kilo ohm or whatever. This resistance does not matter, the resistance only matters when it comes in shunt. So if the resistance was here, then we would worry about its value. Here we don't need to worry about its value, it can be anything. Okay, so this is the circuit of Zener diode as clipper. Now when we use a Zener diode, then we do not need a reference voltage or a battery. The advantage of using Zener diode as a clipper is we do not need to use a reference voltage or a battery. No need of a battery as a reference voltage. Because Zener diode itself works as a reference voltage. So we do not need a battery for a reference voltage. So it saves our cost. So this is the advantage of Zener diode as a clipper, that this circuit becomes very cheap. Because if we are clipping above or below a reference voltage, then we normally need a battery if we want to clip above or below a reference voltage. But when we are using Zener diode in the clipper circuit, then we do not need a battery for a reference voltage, so it saves our hardware cost. This circuit is cheaper. So this is the advantage of using Zener diode as a clipper. Now basically the Zener diode, if we want to see its characteristics, then it's like this. So this is the forward bias. In the forward bias we can take V gamma as the cut-in voltage, and in the reverse bias, so this region is the forward bias, positive x axis and positive y axis. So this is the, on positive y axis is the voltage, so is the current, and on x axis is the voltage. Input voltage is on x axis and output current is on y axis. So up to V gamma the Zener diode does not conduct when we are talking about the forward bias, and after V gamma the Zener diode conducts. Now its reverse bias characteristics are very important. Up to a cut-in voltage, up to a reverse bias breakdown voltage, say Vz, the reverse current is very low, say Iz. This is the reverse current value Iz. Up to Vz the value of reverse current is very low. Then at the Vz, this Vz is called as the reverse bias breakdown voltage. The current suddenly increases. You can see that the current is suddenly increasing from here to here. So this region is called as reverse bias with breakdown. Reverse bias, RB means reverse bias with breakdown. Because in this region the current increases suddenly and abruptly and to a very high value, and this region from here to here, it is called as reverse bias without breakdown, because in this region the reverse current is constant and a small value, reverse bias without breakdown. So in reverse bias without breakdown, the Zener current is almost constant, the reverse Zener current is almost constant, and it is very small. And in this region, the reverse bias with breakdown, the Zener current increases almost suddenly to a very high value. So we can say that the Zener diode has breakdown. And in this region from here to here, the Zener diode is in reverse bias, but it is without breakdown. So this region is called as the reverse bias region. And reverse bias, there are two regions, reverse bias without breakdown and reverse bias with breakdown. and in forward bias after the cut-in voltage the output current increases, and up to a cut-in voltage the output current is almost zero. So basically these are the characteristics of Zener diode. Now we will see the working of this circuit. Also, the characteristics of a PN junction diode are almost same as the Zener diode. The characteristics of PN junction diode are almost same as Zener diode, but in PN junction diode this breakdown voltage is very high. See, in Zener diode the breakdown voltage is about 6 volt or 8 volt, 6 volt or 8 volt. So this reverse bias breakdown can be easily achieved, but in PN junction diode, in practical PN junction diode, this reverse bias breakdown voltage is very high. If we talk about breakdown voltage, then the breakdown voltage for PN junction diode is 80 to 100 volt. So it is not possible to break down it without applying a high voltage, whereas in Zener diode we can break down the Zener diode by applying voltage of 6 volt to 8 volt very easily, whereas in PN junction diode we need a voltage of 80 volt to 100 volt to break it down. So we prefer Zener diode because it is very easy to break it down and operate in this region, reverse bias with breakdown. So this is why we prefer Zener diode. Now let's come to the working of the circuit. So this voltage is always 0 volt. This voltage is always 0 volt. So working of the circuit will consist of two parts. The first part is the positive half cycle. The positive half cycle. So let V in equal to tan sine of omega t. So in positive half cycle V in can be 0 to 10. So 0 is less than, V in is less than 10. So again there will be two cases. So in case A, V in 0 will be less than V in then and less than 6 volt. So let the breakdown voltage of this Zener diode is 6 volt. We are taking the breakdown voltage of this Zener diode is 6 volt. So when V in is between 0 to 6 volt, then 6 volt is applied here. This is the positive terminal, this is the N, this is P type and this is N type terminal. So N type is so when V in is from 0 to 6 volt, then N type is reverse bias, and P, then this Zener diode is reverse bias because N terminal is connected to a voltage between 0 and 6 volt and P is connected to 0 volt. But it is not in breakdown. It will be in breakdown when this V in goes above 6 volt because the breakdown voltage is given to us as 6 volt. So when V in is between 0 and 6 volt, then Zener diode will not be in breakdown. So we can replace the circuit like this. Zener diode will be in cut off state. Zener diode will be in reverse bias, so we can replace it with the open circuit. So in case 1, V out will be equal to V in. When 0 is less than V in less than 6 volt, then Zener diode is reverse bias because N terminal is connected to a voltage between 0 and 6 volt, but it is not in breakdown because the breakdown voltage is 6 volt. So the Zener diode will break down when this V input crosses 6 volt. So when V in is greater than 6 volt, then Zener diode will break down. But when V in is between 0 and 6 volt, then Zener diode is reverse bias, but it will not break down. Not a breakdown of Zener diode. So when Zener diode is not in breakdown, then it can be replaced by a open circuit. Hence Zener diode I have replaced it with a open circuit, and this is a 1 kilo ohm resistor. So in this case 0 is less than, V in is less than 6 volt, V out will be following the input voltage V in. Now we will consider the case when V in is greater than 6 volt. So the maximum value of V in can be 10 because V in is given as 10 sine of omega t. So now we will consider the second case, B case. When V in is 0 is between 6 and 10. V in is between 6 and 10 volt. Now Zener diode will be in breakdown. So we will replace the circuit like this. Now Zener diode will act as a reference voltage battery, but the terminals of the battery will be opposite. See here the above side it is N, but here the battery will be positive, plus will be above and minus will be below. So this will be a 6 volt. Zener diode will act as a 6 volt voltage battery. Zener diode voltage is now fixed to 6 volt. V in is less between 6 and 10. So here Zener diode voltage is fixed to 6 volt because it is in breakdown. So the because Zener diode is in breakdown, so we saw the characteristic of Zener diode in breakdown that the voltage across it remains same, but the current across it just decreases. So we are talking about this region. So the voltage Vz remains constant. So the Zener diode voltage remains constant in the reverse bias with breakdown region. So so the Zener diode is replaced by a battery, but note that terminals of the battery that Zener diode was from N was above and P was below, but the positive terminal of the battery will be above and negative terminal will be below because Zener diode is in reverse bias and breakdown voltage. So in this case V out will be equal to 6 volt. So this is the second case, V out will be equal to 6 volt. So we can also replace it like this. This was P terminal, this was N terminal, this is 6 volt. So this is a better symbol, 6 volt reference voltage. Zener diode will act as a 6 volt reference voltage. Now we have completed the positive half cycle, so we will move towards the negative half cycle. So in negative half cycle, the range of V in is minus 10 is less than V in is less than 0. Now the N terminal of Zener diode is connected to the negative voltage and P terminal is connected to 0 volt. So Zener diode will be forward biased. So I am taking a practical Zener diode with a cut-in voltage of 0.6 volt. I am taking a practical Zener diode with a cut-in voltage of 0.6 volt. Ideal diode will obviously have a cut-in voltage of 0 volt. But I am taking a Zener diode with a cut-in voltage of 0.6 volt. So when V in is negative, then the Zener diode will be forward bias. So in forward bias, the Zener diode can be replaced with its cut-in voltage. So using the cut-in voltage, we replace it with the 0.6 volt like this. So here V out will be equal to minus of 0.6 volt. So in the entire negative cycle, V out will remain constant equal to minus of 0.6 volt. So this is how how this circuit works in the negative half cycle and the positive half cycle. Now we can draw the characteristics as well. So now we will draw the input and output characteristics. So this is the I am drawing the input voltage with a dotted line. So this is the input voltage which I have drawn with a dotted line, and its maximum value is 10 volt, its minimum value is minus 10 volt, this value is minus 10 volt, this value is 6 volt. So for 0 is less than V in is less than 6 volt, V out was equal to V in. So when V in is between 0 and 6, then V out will exactly follow the input voltage. So the curve will be like this. And for 6, V in is between 6 and 10. If V in is between 6 volt and 10 volt, then V out will be fixed. V out will be equal to 6 volt. So this is the 6 volt. So this is the curve for output voltage and input voltage for the positive input cycle. Between 0 is between when V in is between 0 and 6, that is this region and this region. This region and this region, the V out will be exactly equal to the input voltage. And when V in is between 6 volt and 10 volt, V out will be equal to 6 volt. So V out is fixed as 6 volt. So this region is getting clipped. The region between 6 volt and 10 volt is getting clipped. Now in the negative half cycle, from minus, when V in is between minus 10 volt and 0 volt, then V out will be equal to V gamma, that is the cut-in voltage. V out will be equal to the cut-in voltage of the diode, and we have chosen the cut-in voltage as 0.6 volt. So V out will be fixed as 0.6 volt. So this is minus of 0.6 volt. From 10 in the negative half cycle, V out will be equal to the cut-in voltage of the diode. So it will be equal to, we have chosen the cut-in voltage of the diode as 0.6 volt. So V out will be equal to minus of 0.6 volt. V out will be equal to the negative of the cut-in voltage, minus Vy. So minus of 0.6 volt. So these are the input and output transfer characteristics. This is the this whole region is the region of reverse bias without breakdown, and this region is the region of reverse bias with breakdown. So the Zener diode voltage is constant at 6 volt. The output voltage is constant at the breakdown voltage of Zener diode, which is the 6 volt. And in the negative half cycle, Zener diode will always be forward biased. So the output voltage will always be equal to the cut-in voltage of the Zener diode, which is minus of 0.6 volt. Now we will draw the transfer characteristics. So on x axis we draw the input voltage, on y axis we draw the output voltage. So when V in is less than 6 volt, then output voltage is exactly equal to the input voltage. And for V in is greater than 6 volt, the output voltage gets constant to 6 volt. So when V in is more than 6 volt, the output voltage is constant at 6 volt. And in the negative region, for negative values of V in, the output voltage is always equal to minus of 0.6 volt. So these are the transfer characteristics of the Zener diode. So the output voltage is getting clipped in the when this is a flat line or the slope is 0. So there is no change in Y. In this region there is no change in Y for the changes in X. So the slope is 0. So in this region the output voltage is getting clipped. So this is the clipped portion. And the circuit is the clipped portion is when the Zener diode is biased in the reverse breakdown voltage of reverse bias with breakdown voltage. So this is about Zener diode as a clipper circuit. So if you have any doubt in this video, you can message me or comment in the comment box. If you have any suggestions or feedback, then please give feedback also. Your feedback inspire us to do more better and make even better videos. So please give feedback, please like and share the video, please subscribe the channel as well. And again, if you have any doubt, you can message me anytime. So thank you and best of luck for exams, and just study hard and do well in your exams. Thank you.